on, everybody? It's your boy, Hysteric Glamour, coming at you all with a brand new Supreme dropless. Now, I know something's off right now. Y'all are probably watching this video like, Boone, did I just hit the pack way too high? Am I off the blinker right now in Yodi land? Because you be looking a little strange. Folks, it's not just y'all because unfortunately, I just broke my camera right before I started recording this video. You guys are seeing this on Wednesday because I was trying to fix my camera, man. I knocked it over. Well, my light knocked it over. I knocked my light over into my camera, which fell over, and it's now broken. So your boy Boone gets to go buy a new camera in the middle of Hysteric Glamour Palace Oakley week, man. Like, what am I doing? I don't know, man. It's really bad luck. I've had that camera ever since I started YouTube, so I'm pretty bummed out. And right now, I'm recording on my phone. I'm using the camera for its microphone still, so I don't know. I have no idea how this video is going to turn out. Hopefully, it's not too butchered, but I'm sorry. This video is definitely going to be coming out late because of it. I was going to do a Palace Oakley video. Maybe I'll still have time to do that like Thursday. I don't know. Bro, this shit really fucked up my day, so drop a like for me, y'all. But I make no excuses over here. We're still getting the videos out for y'all. But that's enough sad baiting, trying to get y'all to like the video and shit. Let's actually get into this drop list. I'm gonna talk with you guys about what I think's gonna resell. I saw a lot of y'all were hating on this collection. I don't blame you. Honest to God, this is not a collection for everybody. I do love Hysteric Glamour myself. You know, we got the vintage Hysteric Glamour hat with the Hysteric Glamour Supreme on. Come on, but this is definitely one of their weaker collections. But without further ado, man, let's just get into it because there still is some items I do like here. Let's get started. Now, of course, I always like to remind you guys, if you'd like to join my browser Discord group, the private group where you can go find out information about every release happening. You can get a slot for either this Palace Oakley collection, the Supreme Hysteric Glamour one, or any other big release going down. You guys know every once in a while I'll do it myself. I like to dip my toes in the waters of botting because there's some shit I need. I'm not doing it this week though, but yeah, if you guys would like to join the group, get a free 7-day trial, head over to the comment section. You can also just join the free Discord group if you just want to talk with the boys. Let's get into this week though. Starting it off, I know y'all didn't know the retail before you like this beanie, but holy fuck, man, 110 on the yarn beanie is insane. This was definitely a really sick item coming into this season. I was excited for it. That excitement is completely fucking gone. Like, what are we doing, bro? 110? Oh my God, I just can't even believe that, man. This better have been like hand knit at James Jabia's grandma's house if we're charging that much for a beanie. I feel like I've seen them come out with very similar styles that were nowhere near this price before, so I'm certainly shocked by this. 68, I would have been like, okay, like it's a little... 110? Like, wait, does this say where this is made? No, so just your normal sweatshop. Thank you, Supreme. This is outrageous, man. So unfortunately, I gotta call this a pass at this point just because of how expensive it is. I was gonna be getting one of these before this retail, but yeah, man, it's a really cool beanie, very unique design. We've seen beanies similar to this do well before. I like it a lot, but I just can't justify that, man. That in itself is a crazy resale price for a beanie. Just for a starting retail point of 120 after fees, I'm out. If I were to buy it, it would probably be the colored one or the brown. The black's kind of boring. But let's actually get into the Hysteric Glamour stuff. That's definitely the highlight of this week. Not a lot of other items that are really good from the drop list coming out. So starting it off, our best retail of this release without question, the leather Varsity, only $9.98. I was surprised by this. I honestly thought it was going to be more. If you guys remember the Martine Rose jacket, that was the exact same price. And this one I think has a lot more going on. Multicolored paneling, several different patches throughout it. Overall, I think this is a way stronger leather jacket that I thought this was going to be like $1,200 at least. And I've collectively seen everybody saying this is their favorite item from this release. I got to agree, man. I think this is the best Supreme Hysteric Glamour item we might have ever seen. The design on this black blue one, amazing, man. Like, it's definitely not an everyday wear jacket or anything, but this is just a special one, man. This is definitely one of my favorite leather jackets I've seen out of the brand in a long time. $9.98 is not bad at all. I think all sizes are going to do pretty well, but definitely bigger sizes are like the preferred option. Large, XXL, XL, all three of those should do really well. Maybe small too. Medium, I'm a little shaky on. I feel like mediums have become bricks again. I actually kind of recommend this one. I think you'll get pretty quick profit with it as well, just because I have to imagine it's very limited. I certainly would not be putting like the last dollar to my name on this jacket. If you can afford it, if you have the budget for it, you can wait maybe a month or so. I would definitely go for it. Otherwise, if it's a little too out of your range, just pass on it. But this should be selling for like $1,300, $1,400, I'd imagine. Maybe some shitty $1,200 sales. Moving it on, I'm kind of surprised to see the Varsity at number 2. That's just way too expensive, man. I do not see profit on this at all. Like I was saying in my video on Tuesday, I don't even think it's that special of a design. Like, it's a little weak to me. It does not really have that Hysteric Glamour vibe to it enough. I don't know, nothing really makes it special. You got the big bong on the backside. I'm just not a fan of it. So yeah, this is gonna be a pass for sure. Moving it on, the pinup tee. You know, 54, we can manage that on a collab week. Not a bad retail. Will these go up very quickly? I'm not positive of it. I know Hysteric Glamour tees are pretty popular, and they don't make a lot of good sizing for bigger sizes, so I have a feeling the bigger sizes are going to be the sought after ones here. I've mentioned it in my video before. Hysteric Glamour usually has Japanese sizing, and they cater to girls a lot. I'd say like 60-70% of their items, at least the vintage ones, are all women's items, so it's really hard to find like a nice Hysteric Glamour tee that's going to fit guys well. So that's where I'm saying like this is actually a pretty good one. I feel like it's one of the better tees I've ever seen the two brands make. It's not like the most creative or anything, but it gets the job done, man. 54 bucks. It is going to be somewhat of a hold. If I take a miserable L on the zip up I'm going for, I'll probably gonna go get one of these in the white color because I need something. I just need fucking something, man. I've had a terrible week. It's broke my camera. I'm gonna crash out if I take an L this week. I tell you that right now, man. It's gonna be ugly. I don't want to think about it. Let's just keep it moving. This is a good hold item. It's going to take some months, and I would multi-cart it with something else. The zip-up hooded sweatshirt, I need it. I absolutely need it. It's only $218. This is actually a really solid price. It's not the most outrageous price we've seen out of this collab. It's payable. I'm going to be getting one of these, going for actually, I might be carting this with something else before the release. I was thinking one of the Bones thermal items, that'd be 32 bucks. That gets you the free shipping, man. And that's where we're trying to go. I'm going to Pound Town, where I don't gotta pay $10, man. So I'm gonna be trying to get one of these. I just don't know which color, and you guys gotta help me with that. The boys in the Discord were telling me the red colorway. I do think the red's a little more fun, so I'm kind of hanging that way. I think it just looks better. The black and white, it is the more cleaner option, but at the end of the day, it just gets old wearing black zip-ups. I kind of feel like the black's gonna do better. It just more so has that like designer kind of cool look to it. The red's a little more harder to read, which I think is a good thing, but I think hype-wise, the black will do better, but the red's my favorite, so I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I don't see a ton of profit out of these. The Martine Rose hooded sweatshirts have really not done too much on the market. They were more expensive, granted, but I don't know, man. I just don't think these are like popular enough labels to really bring in the fat checks we got out of something like Margiela. So these are probably somewhat skippable unless you can get bigger sizes like XXL, large, XL, maybe even smalls again, but it really does feel like mediums have been kind of bricking on the market recently. So maybe because I'm buying them every time. Maybe that's why, Boone. It's my brick size personal, so at least I can wear it. But yeah, I think they're kind of skippable. Bigger size black, if you wanted to try, I would go for something else with it to get the free shipping too. They might hold somewhat well, but it'll take some months. I've definitely seen Hysteric Glamour items age nicely, but it takes some time after the release. So moving it on, we got the leather mesh back 6 panels. These are really nice. I actually enjoy them a lot. I kind of do wish though it was like a Supreme Hysteric hit on the front side. I don't love that they're really repping the Vanson leather patch. Like, I don't know, man. We get Vanson every single season. We've gotten hats like this before from Vanson. For one time, could they put their ego down and just let Supreme Hysteric shine? Because that's really the patch I think we all wanted. Am I wrong by saying that? A Vanson patch on the side would have been sick. Put the Supreme Hysteric on the front. That's my only problem with this hat. Otherwise, I think it's one of the best items out of this collection. Again, though, it is going to be a hold. It is not going to be instant profit. The blue or the black. I think the green's a little skippable here. I don't like the green really anywhere in this collection, but yeah, well, let me know what you guys think about this one. I've seen some people that are hyping it up and kind of want to get them. I really like the patches on the side and all throughout. We should have had this on more items. Honestly, I think it's a good cop for a multi-cart, but you're definitely gonna have to hold it for some months. The leather bag, we can just skip on, boys. I'm sorry. This is crazy. $6.98, man. I don't think anyone's gonna be paying that price for resale, so that's an easy skip. Track jacket, $188. I just hate this. I don't know, man. This is like one of my least favorite items. Just no ingenuity to this. Very boring. They could have just done so much more. At least give us a patch on the front side, man, like that girl patch that we have on the side of the Varsity or the hat. If you had put that on the track jacket, it would have made it way better in my opinion. So those are skips alongside the track pants. I think the track pants are a bit better, honestly. I like them more, and they are a little cheaper. Like, honestly, that's not a horrible personal, but I'm gonna be skipping on both of them. It just looks like a cheap track design. There's no creativeness in it. Moving it on, the Cars thermal. 110 sucks, man, because it's actually a cool item. I actually enjoy it a lot. I do love thermals also. It's not like super Hysteric Glamour feeling. I guess I feel like this print looks like something Supreme would do on their own. I don't see the hysteric glamourness to this item, so I think it's pretty skippable. It's a good personal though. We also got the pants, and I don't think it looks anywhere near as good on the pants. I actually kind of like it on the thermal more personally. I mean, you guys can let me know what you think, if anyone's going to be going for them, but I've not seen any hype for this print, so that's a skip. Zip up hooded sweater. What is this? $2.98, man. What are we doing, Supreme? Come on. I mean, it's too much, man. Like, I like these. This black colorway is definitely growing on me. I wonder, it's mohair. It's probably gonna be very itchy, I'm not gonna lie. But it looks dope. Like, I actually think this one looks pretty cool. I like me a nice striped mohair item, so it does hurt to say it's gonna be a brick. But at $2.98, there's not any really branding going on. I just don't see the hype for it, which sucks because I think this is one of the better designed items out of this collection. But yeah, it's gonna be a skip. We also have the belt, which for whatever reason they're saying it's $6.98. It's $110, I believe. They're bugging over here on sub community, and I cannot believe they brought this design back, like off the track pants for the belt. That's a sell. They're fucking selling, because there's just so many better logos. Like, we couldn't have got the logo from like the jersey, or I don't know, man, just something else. This is not it at all. I'm really not a fan of this branding style, so those are skips. Even though I would have bought a belt, I would have been happy with that. Just a bummer, absolute bummer. Keychain, funny little doodad, 30 bucks. I'm sure it'll end up selling out eventually, but I mean, I'm not gonna get one myself, not too into them. This one's pretty funny. So these are not sweaters like I thought they were in my video initially. They're fucking jerseys, man. I'm an idiot. I usually do raw dog those lookbook reactions, so I don't really look at stuff beforehand. I swear this looked like a fucking sweater on body, bruh. I swear it did. I didn't even read the bottom part where it says it was a mesh jersey, so I'm an idiot. That's on me, y'all. That's a good thing though, because this definitely fits better as a jersey than it does a sweater. $118, not a bad price either. I'm sure we'll see these selling out. I like the black one. I actually think the black and green looks really good. I could see it even doing decent on the market. I don't think these are going to do as hot as your typical jersey from Supreme. I don't think it's going to do bad or anything. It's just going to be a hold like normal. I like the black and the purple. Brown's not too bad either. The white's not the best. I don't know. None of these are like super special colorways to me. I think the black's the best probably. But this is probably one of the better profit items out of this release. I don't know if Hysteric Glamour's ever done a jersey before. Do I think they could have gone harder? 1000%. I definitely, like, putting one of those girls on the jersey with like... There's just so much more that Hysteric Glamour has in the bag to offer. That's why I'm bummed out. Even giving us like the middle finger shit on like the sides. They could have made these jerseys a lot crazier. I feel like they played them safe. And they were halfway there with like the Hysteric Glamour font, the Supreme hit, the sleeves. I love all of that. But I don't think there's like any super feature on this that really gets me excited about it. It's a solid jersey though, $118. Don't hate it, don't love it, but I think it's a decent cop. I think it's worth investing in. Go for bigger sizes. Definitely the black color. I don't know what second best is. I want to say purple. All I know though is the black is the best option, so I would invest in one. I'm going for the zip up, so I'm not going to look at these, but I do think they'll sell out decently quick because people love their jerseys. $118, not a bad price. Next up, we're just going to run through the t-shirts, y'all. I don't think any of these are really gonna do too special. The fuck tee, certainly not. I can't even really show that because there's titties on them, and I got demonetized for like a week straight last time I showed Tara Patrick on here, so thanks YouTube. The baby tee, maybe for the lady, but $58 for like a tiny little shirt, man. What are we doing? I know y'all want to put this, I know y'all sick freaks want to see me put this on too and walk around in it with my belly button out because you're fucking weirdos, but we're not doing all that. This is going to be a skip, man. Maybe for your lady, if you're a nice guy, but honestly, Hysteric Glamour has way better baby tees in the bag from history that you could probably go buy on Depop for like 90, 100 bucks, and they're just so much better designs than this really boring basic one. So I think every t-shirt here is going to be a skip, kind of a bummer. Really just that logo tee we showed off earlier is the good one to get. Moving it on, we also have the football top, $98, not a bad price. If you're funny, if you got like a sense of humor, I think this isn't a bad one. This is what I'm talking about though, like this 69, like with the girl sitting on it, on a jersey, like I know this is a jersey, but like on like the hockey jersey or something, that would have been so much better. The 69, we didn't need that part, but I think this is like the jersey look I was really wanting out of this collection if we were gonna get jerseys, and they had to fumble this one too with the 69ers. It's still kind of funny though. Like I'm not that big a hater. I do kind of fuck with these. The colors are nice too, man. Like this is a pretty solid one. It's just like too silly, I guess. Like it's a little out of pocket. The yellow is definitely my favorite. I think the yellow looks really good. It's a bummer because this is honestly a pretty good design for a jersey. I don't really see resale for it. Maybe down the road there's some goofy fucking goobers that are like $60, gotta rock that. I don't know, it's just a little immature, I guess, but I get the joke. Like, it is kind of fun. I sound like a boomer, alright? Let the kids have some fun and rock their 69er jerseys, alright? That's gonna do it for all the items. Honestly, it's not the best Hysteric Glamour week. I know I was hyping it up a lot. I was really excited for this week, but I can own up to it that this is not a good Hysteric Glamour drop. I feel like people thought I was trying to argue this was a super solid collab. I just had to clickbait, y'all. You gotta let me get my clickbait off, especially now that I gotta go buy a new camera. Fuck, I don't even want to think about that. Finally, let's end it off really fast, these lookbook items, because they're pretty ass. Wool cam cap, 58 bucks, too expensive. They do these every season. Maybe you could, I don't even know what the older season prices are. If there's some good ones, you could try to sell it as an older season. Otherwise, I'd just skip on them. Maybe not a bad multi-cart though, especially if the older seasons are still selling. Speckle stripe zip up cardigan. Anything that is speckled, I'm out on, bruh. I just can't be doing this silvery, shiny shit. It actually kind of looks a little, I don't know. These aren't too bad. Maybe like the pink one sells out or something, but I'm gonna be sitting them out. I was really bummed with the cardigans this season. Not my favorite from Supreme. Alpha Omega pillbox hat, just too loud. Just a fat Supreme going out throughout the middle. Supreme's all over. I don't know. This is kind of becoming a popular style, the pillbox hats. I've seen more people wearing them lately, but I think they're a skip still. But ending it off, we have the micro hooded sweatshirt. This is a skip. And then finally, the big stripe beanie. Honestly, I'm not too mad about these. I sort of like the one pom-pom beanie they do a season because they're usually actually pretty cool designs, but they're pretty hard to sell. It's kind of like lucky sales down the road. I don't think it's worth investing in. The brown's definitely my favorite here, but I just wouldn't touch them. Too much a risk, even though 40 is a good price, but that's going to do it for the week. My big hitter of the week is definitely the leather. I think that's worth going for if you have the budget. Yes, it's going to cost $1,100, but you can get some sales $1,300 to $1,400 off this thing. But even after fees, I don't know if that's fully worth it. But if you get a bigger size, I don't know. This could get to a pretty crazy price in that black blue color. Next, we got the t-shirts as well as the hats. Both of these are good multi-cart items. You're gonna have to hold on to them for a while, but I will say Hysteric Glamour stuff does hold well. They don't do these collabs very often. It's a pretty popular brand, so it's a decent hold item. We got the zip up hooded sweatshirts. These are thermal lined. I didn't even realize that. That kind of makes the price better, actually. I didn't even see that. I'm gonna go for the red one. I think the black's a better investment. Bigger sizes, I think this could actually age pretty well. It's not gonna be a right away profit. There's not a lot of right away profit in this whole release, but I think it's somewhat worth going for. I'd risk it for the bigger size though, and maybe do what I'm doing, get like a Bones thermal, throw it in your cart, get to free shipping. And then finally, we have the mesh long sleeve jerseys. These are definitely for the people that have a little less budget but still want to invest in something. Get a black color, bigger size. I could see these becoming popular. I actually do like the design, at least the black one. I think it's really solid, very wearable. I mean, I would almost even go for one of these if I wasn't going for the zip, because I actually sort of like them the more I look at them. It's not the worst. It's definitely like the most wearable quality pricing in this whole collection. So yeah, that's gonna do it, y'all. It's been your boy Boone. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if this camera looks trash. I'm trying my best, y'all. I still can't believe I broke my camera today. I've had that thing for like 6 years, so let's go. But it's been your boy Boone. I'll see y'all for the live cut, man. I'm out. Peace.